Okay, so welcome to this video on the Linux apt command. That's APT, which is an acronym for Advanced Package Tool. So, what is apt? Well, apt is a package manager that comes with Debian-based distributions, which include Ubuntu, Linux Mint, and many others. My aim with this video is to make you comfortable with the apt command and all of its main uses, and to do that I'm going to be taking you through it and showing it to you in action. So, what can apt be used for? Well, apt is used for updating your system, it's used for installing new packages, and it's used for removing packages. So let's begin by updating your system. Now, before we type the command that actually updates your system, we need to make sure apt has an up-to-date package list. This is called refreshing the package list. And to do this, we type the following command: sudo apt update. So what have we got here? Well, the actual command is apt update, but that command needs root privileges, and I'm just a little user. And this is where the sudo part comes in. Sudo tells the system to execute the command that follows, the apt update part, with root privileges. So let's press enter. And the sudo part needs my password. Let's type the root password and press enter. And that is our package list all refreshed. Okay, so now that's done, we can actually upgrade our system. And the command to do that is sudo apt upgrade. And let's press enter. Then you'll probably notice that this time I wasn't asked for a password, and that's because the system noticed that I typed a password just a few moments ago, and now it trusts me for a short time. So the next command that we use when updating our system is this: sudo apt dist-upgrade. So what's the difference between this command, the dist-upgrade, and the last command, just upgrade? Well, dist-upgrade does the same as upgrade, but in addition to that, it will also remove any currently installed packages if that's necessary to upgrade the system. And there you go. So let's press enter and allow that one to run through. You'll notice that my system is pretty much up to date, but hey, normally you'll have lots of things that it'll be running through, updating and what have you. So anyway, we're now done with the Linux version of Windows Update, and let's now go through how we install a new package. Okay, let's clear the screen. So there's a program called htop, which I know is not installed on my system, but it's a great program and I want it. So first of all, let's type in htop. As you can see, it's not on my system. So how do we go about getting this? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to search for htop. So let's type in sudo apt search htop and press enter. Let's see what comes up. Okay, we've got two programs here. We've got htop and we've got bashtop. Htop is the program I want. So let's install htop. So to do that, we type in sudo apt install htop. Nice and straightforward. So sudo we know about, apt we know about, install is the new bit, and htop is the name of our program. So let's press enter. Okay, so that has installed htop, so let's just make sure that is correct. Let's type in htop, and here is htop. So I'm not going to run through this with you, but we can see it's installed. Let's press Q and come out of here. So I noticed that when we searched for htop, another program appeared called bashtop, and I'm interested in that. So first of all, before we go about installing that, let's just have a look and see what it is. Let's type in sudo. So if you want to find out more about it, you can type in sudo apt show bashtop. So let's have a look. Okay, blah 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 blah. I'm interested. Let's install it. So to install it, we type in sudo apt install bashtop. So there we are, sudo apt install bashtop. Let's press enter on that. Okay, and let's run it. Bashtop. Okay, I like the look of that. That looks great. So let's press Q to come out of here. So I've got bashtop. I don't want htop anymore. So let's remove htop. So sudo apt remove htop, sudo apt remove htop, enter. Are you sure you want to remove htop? Yes, I am. You see the Y is in uppercase and the N is in lowercase. That means Y is default. So if I just press enter here, it will do the default, which is Y. So I'm just going to press enter, and that will remove htop. So if I type in htop now, it's not there. Bash top should still be there. There we go. There's bash top. Great. Let's quit out of there. So just to reiterate, to install a program, you type in sudo apt install. Let's do htop. And that installs the program. To remove the program, you type in sudo apt remove. And let's remove htop. And I can just press enter because Y is in uppercase, so that's the default. So that is htop removed. It is indeed. I'm interested in that bash top. Let's just run a manual bash top. So if you want to find out even more about bash top, you can find out some by typing sudo apt show bash top. I'll show you a certain amount of information, but as you can see, it's a bit thin on the ground. If you want to know more, you can use the man system for manuals and man bash top, and this will tell you all about bash top. And that's it. So it's not a great deal. So let's clear the screen. So what about a nice spring clean? Every now and then it's good to do a little cleanup. And there are two commands that help with this. The first is purge. So let's type in sudo apt purge. There we go. When you remove a package, configuration files are often left behind. And this command removes those configuration files. So let's press enter. Clear. The next command is auto remove. So let's type in sudo apt auto remove. Is that right? Sudo apt auto remove. So what is auto remove? Auto remove removes packages that were automatically installed to satisfy dependencies that are now no longer required. Let's press enter. Okay, so I think I've covered just about all the basic uses of apt, with the exception, I think, of repositories, which will have to be another video. I hope you're now comfortable with apt, and I will see you next time.